Hello, it's me. What's poppin'? Let me get, because I'm stalking Amazon, so I'm getting together because somebody stole my package the other day. So, hold on, y'all. No, because somebody stole my vitamins and minerals the other day. So, I'm stalking Amazon. All right, y'all. If you see me getting up, all right, and I'm going to get my package. Be easy. So, what we doing today? Hold up, let me go back. How you doing? Hey, Tracy. So let me oil my face. I'm a little dry over here. Tell me, how tired have y'all been? Yesterday, my gosh, I woke up and went right back to sleep, and I rested. Oh my gosh, these eclipses are really taking us for a stroll. So my name is Miladies. I'm your spirit shifter here, guiding you on your journey towards self-awareness. Today, we are doing a 3-month forecast. All right, so if it gets too long, I might do a part 2, so beware of that. I have 3 different decks for each month: October, November, and December. Now, keep in mind this may not resonate with everybody, so pick the messages that does, and the one that doesn't, just drop them. Not everything is gonna fit. You might hear something about career, you might hear something about love, spirituality, whatever the message is, I have it here for you. Again, we have 3 different decks for each month. And then we have an oracle. The oracle is going to give you a sensation of what's going to keep you grounded during these next 3 months. I'm personally going through transition as well. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. You can hear me? Okay. Wait, because I got the mic right here. Whoa. Is it this mic? Hello? No. I don't know which mic it is. Tell me if you guys can hear me clearly or am I too far? All right. So I'm going to be a bit busy and going through a deep transformation. So I desire to bring this out the next 3 months so you guys can have something to come back to. Yes, that means in October, come back to it. That means in November and in December, come back to this video. It's going to give you some insight and some guidance. Now, on top of that, hey, my love. On top of that, we have the retrograde reading that I did until December. I also have the Virgo eclipse video that you can also watch. All right. There's enough on this channel for you to come back to, even if you do not see me drop a video. Remember, there's the community. Remember that every month, a week before the next month, I'm dropping a article with dates, guidance, information, journal prompts. So don't be asking me like, oh, what's going on? Bro, we doing it now. Just come back. Because I'm going to be in my own what's going on. All right? Don't forget to be kind to yourself. I've been in that process myself where, we beat ourselves up for certain things. And it's just like, calm down. There's enough going on. We don't need to beat ourselves up. All right? I'm going to mention it again. Make sure that you connect with community. I already speak about not wanting to hear you express, I can't find community, nobody cares about me. Change the narrative. We've been through that. All right. Hello. So let me see where Amazon is at though. Hold on. Because I told you didn't know they stole my package, bro. My vitamins and minerals. So I'm stalking them. So when they be like, how are they gonna say that they delivered it and I signed for it? Yo, Amazon, that's the first time it happened. I don't know. I was upset. All right, hold on. Let me go on live on TikTok. Because, get comfortable. Also, your girl dropped the single that I told y'all I was working on. I recorded it last year in November. Um, Frightened to put it out. I didn't. I then performed it on my birthday. And then my dear friend asked me to perform it on her birthday. And then somebody found me, which is how it goes, right? And they asked me to be part of a podcast and share my music. And that's how I had to expose myself. So the song is out. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. Your girl's about to probably bring another one out. It's all fun and games. We do our affirmations. I felt like why not use music to continue to inspire us. I don't know about no whole album and now I'm out in different states performing. We don't know. What we do know is that we having fun. So share with your friends. All right. Look, I got this. This is supposed to be happen. All right. So we're gonna start with Aries. If I say something about tarot, it's because you know that's the natural part, but we just doing the intuitive messages here. Let me look like somebody, you know. I learned this thing, a little combination. I don't normally do this, but I'm trying to. Yeah, I turned 40. I gotta do something. My face be bare. What's up, TikTok? For you, baby, for you. All right. So let's start off with Aries. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so. Dear angels and archangels, thank you so much for being here, for protecting and for guiding. What's going on for Aries for the month of October? Don't forget to go back to the article that I wrote for September so you can look at the dates and also the eclipse that's happening on the 21st. Okay, so October 2025 for Aries. For October, you got the Tower card in reverse. For November 2025, you got the King of Wands in reverse. What's going on, Aries? It's looking like a hermity last 3 months of the year. And then for December, I know there's a lot going on. I'm just playing. What's going on, beautiful people? You got the World card in reverse. All right, Aries. So what I'm getting for the last 3 months of the year for you, it's still in the space of discovering yourself, discovering what just happened. There's a lot of reflection. In October with the Tower card, it's more of an internal disruption that is happening where it goes back to the theme of redirecting how you have been guiding yourself for this year and finding the beauty in the chaos, right? The beauty in the chaos with the Tower card is more of like some of y'all have yet to accept that your emotions and that your faith is asking you to bring it forward and make it more stronger. So I'm not talking about love. Yes, Aries, we can love people, but how are you balancing your emotions? How are you bringing compassion into things that you're doing? There's a sense right now with Aries where you're not the hero, you're not saving people anymore. So life can feel a little bit different, right? So with that being said, in October, if you haven't worked on your shadow energy, you haven't worked on the darkness, right? The things that you do not want to see, that's going to come right back up. But rather it being somebody else triggering you, it's like you're going to be going internal and kind of like triggering yourself to get things in alignment. The advice here is to use your tools, right? Make it comfortable. Oh, well, how do I make chaos comfortable? By recognizing, bringing awareness, and uh, finding support. Now, this goes back to for those who feel like, oh, I don't have any support at this time. It goes back to redirecting your mindset, right? The tower is asking you in October to use the energy to work for you. So if you feel like you're in an anxiety type of energy, a depressive type of energy, how can you use that energy to re-inspire yourself, right? They always express that where there's the dark, where there's a darkness, you can always bring a light to it, right? So while you can stay in that darkness, in October, you're being asked to, you see with that eye, to look at it from a different perspective. And here with the hands, it's not one of those tower moments where like there's not even any people jumping out the window. Right? Normally in the tower car, somebody's jumping out the window. This one is not, right? Nobody's jumping out the window. What it's showing you is like your passion is going to create this disruption. Like we can't be in this space anymore. So that's why it's internal, because it's you against you saying, I bet we got to get out of this. I'm seeing it from a different perspective. And like I said, you're going to be supported. So it's a nurturing, chaotic moment, if that makes any sense. So, you know, plan October nicely for yourself. Know that there's going to be tears while there's going to be happiness at the same time. Find that balance. I also feel like that chaos could be because in October you're starting something new. So, again, an internal disruption of your day-to-day activity because something new is coming in. So it doesn't have to all be all dark and gloomy. All right. Who's that? Hi. All right. I'm hot now. Aries, what you doing? Aries, for November, you have the King of Wands in reverse with uh the passion of the heart crossed out. So the King of Wands is more of like, it goes back. I feel like you're canceling yourself. And again, it's in November, you recognize, right? You recognize what has been dismantled, what you're rearranging, how you're shifting your schedule, who you have been inviting into your life, who have you been exiting out of your life. And then as November comes in, you take authority with that, right? With the wands here in the back, I'm seeing that, you see, when I talked about the new beginning, whatever it is that has started new for you in October, new way of thinking, new way of adding compassion, it's, you're going to take authority into that, but you're also going to be, again, leaving something behind. Things are going to be great, right? The sun is shining in. You know, your crown is a little crooked. I don't know if it's the crown or your hair. What kind of hairstyle you getting done in October? I mean, November. I don't know. The crown look like it's straight. It might be your hair. All right, with the rays coming out of the sun is being inspired, being illuminated, and right, again, it's in reverse. So you see how in October is that darker energy. In November, even though it's in reverse, it's a lightweight energy for you, Aries, right? With the whole time right here with the watch, you're going to be allowing yourself to uh like set time. I see you working and setting time aside for the things that you desire. So you found some type of, I'm hearing, agenda for yourself. I don't know what challenge you be like. Aries, you always started some fucking challenge. So you start a fucking challenge in November and you get to it. But there's gonna be a passion that you're gonna either have to let go of or you are deciding to let go of. I know it sounds weird, right? Having two meanings that is gonna be taken away, right? It's just like you had no choice. Like it just, the deciding part is up to you. If you already know what does not belong, allow it to exit. Remember, Aries, sun, moon, and rising. All right. But there's a lot of growth coming in that you may not be seeing, again, because it's behind you. I would stay in alignment. And with that hand like that, keep it calm. Have calm conversations. Because I see with This is more coming in an assertive attitude perspective, right? The ego could be popping up again. So remind yourself why you're on this journey that you're on, why you're in this relationship, why you had your kids, why you decided to take this career. This is November is a more of a reminder, right? And a gratitude one as well. Like, what are you grateful for in November, right? Because the sun, again, you came from a chaotic moment in October. Now November is more like, all right, I get it. Let's get into gratitude. And then in December, the ascension in reverse. We made it. December comes in more calmer. But again, because everything is in reverse, the outer world is going to think that everything is okay with you, which is one of the reasons why support is very important, for you to let people know exactly how you're feeling. Like, this is the moment. I think that's also what you're going through, the moment to expose yourself and say, hey, I need assistance with this. Hey, I cannot help right now. Like, it's getting back to those boundaries for you for the last 3 months because of what you have shifted since January, which has been a lot. All right. Some of us have been shifting through family issues. Some of us have been shifting through mental, physical, spiritual. There's so many different things. I don't know what you promise yourself, Aries, but this right here, the next 3 months, it's really going to test if you really desire what you said you wanted, if you're going to make space for it. Now, what's going to keep you grounded? It's a lot going on, Aries, all right? But this is also for some of you, yeah, in some other people's business that y'all don't need to be in. Like, be in your own business. This is going to bring you back to yourself. Like, okay, you help Pablo, Peter, and Paul, but what about you? What's going to keep you grounded? Beauty. Oh, I like that. Hey. You staying in your own shit. Being in your own energy. Being present. Allowing yourself to flourish. Like, remember the other guy had his hair wild? Why are you like that, Aries? What's going on? Maybe this is a sign for some of you to get your hair done. I don't know. What you doing with your hair? Amazon. Hold on, y'all. Coming. Thank you. Yeah, we got the vitamins. All right. No, well, you know what? May the people that stole my vitamins actually use them. They're really good. They're chewables. All right, beauty. With the yellow, also, I'm seeing work on your solar plexus, work on your confidence. Some of you are planning to do big things, right? So with that plan, it deserves courage. And with courage, that also deserves some exposure. So for the next 3 months, the advice here is to ground yourself and to move in the energy, Aries. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been showing y'all. We'll go on YouTube, but here, beauty. So also here, it's really allowing yourself. You see how the people are looking? Everybody's looking, everybody's waving. This is the moment, Aries, to honor yourself, mind, body, and soul. The last 3 months is to really, like, talk yourself back into the version that you desire to be in. If you desire to have a specific way of looking, right? How are you going to do that? When are you going to do that? Right? Is it a daily thing? Is it a weekly thing? Some of you guys haven't honored your body in a very long time. When was the last time you got a massage? When was the last time you took care of your feet? Am I stuck? Oh, I might have gotten frozen a little bit. So being in your beauty is talking about the next 3 months being your self-care, and will make a lot of sense because of what you're going through in October, November, and December is a grand shift. Some of you are really deciding to put in the work, and that does mean resting. That does mean honoring each and every part of you and your organs. So what's going to keep you grounded for the rest of the year is staying in your beauty. I think that's cute because it helps you discover what your self-care routine is going to be. Okay, Aries, come on. Who's next? Go. Go. Taurus. What's up, y'all? Dragging me. My brother dragging me. This now. Listen, if you guys, to make you feel comfortable, I've been getting dragged. July, I received this news that dismantled my reality, and I've been working through it since then. So I'm with you guys when it comes to rebuilding faith, rebuilding routines. But I also did share that. I shared that whatever we are planning this year may not stick. So let's stay light, and let's stay confident, and keep inspiring ourselves. Because the more that we get what we would call thrown off track, it's reminding us how much we desire whatever we're going for. Prime example, if you desire to get your body, you're at 150 and you want to get to 120, and you want to do that through toning, but you haven't even signed up for the gym, or you haven't found any inspiration. How likely are we to get there if you haven't set up a time frame? Like in 6 weeks I'm going to do it, in 8 weeks I'm going to do it. So this is where we go back to. We are so happy to start things, but we tend to not really plan. So that's where we are at for the last 3 months of the year. All right, Taurus. 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 October. Ooh, October, we got the 10 of coins in reverse. What? But yeah, everybody want to be private at the end of the year. What's going on? For November, ooh, we got the Ace of Cups for November. Okay, what y'all doing? I like this. You know, Uranus is going back. There I go with the astrology. But Uranus is going back into Taurus until 2026. So I could see that it's coming back to give its last rewards. So keep your eyes open, Taurus. I've been around a lot of Tauros that have been doing a lot of big purchases. Congratulations. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the confidence that you have. I'm proud of the planning that you have created for this big purchase, so that you don't have the fear. I'm talking about homes, cars. And for December 2025, the Hierophant in reverse, unlearning. All right, so look, TikTok. Hey, so we have October with the 10 of Pentacles, November, the Ace of Cups, and then we have December with the Hierophant, which is a major arcana. So what do I see for you? All of a sudden, I felt a sense of calmness. I will say, be proud of the decisions that you made. The 10 of Coins in reverse does talks about you being open to receive the rewards, right? Look at the gems that are there. Look at the peacocks. Look at the family. Look at the building. Anything that you have prepared yourself for up to October, allow yourself to continue to go through it. Meaning, if you decided that you wanted to sign up for school, change your job, allow yourself to let October be the month for you to step into that power. All right, because everything is aligned for you. The only thing is that is for you, so you don't need to be telling other people, right? I mean, I'm telling everybody for you. Anyways, don't tell your friends and your family. Don't tell nobody. Keep it on a hush hush. You're going to be doing amazing, and I feel like, right, because the 10 is October, there's a sense of you also building confidence in what you're creating, right? Again, you have been cultivating whatever it is that you have been putting your mind to for some time. There could be graduation is coming up for you, ending of a program, you completed a course, so now you're going to be receiving your certification, which then again, there's a completion in that area. You might have gotten your finances together. So October is going to show you all of that, show you why you worked this hard. All right. Be open to receiving. If you're like, oh my God, no, this is not me, be open to receive. The first step to accepting what is coming towards us is being open to receive, unblocking ourselves, making our homes open and available for to receive, making our bank accounts open and available, looking at our finances. I feel like for my Tauruses in the month of October, dead eyes, look at your finances, look at what debt you are completing. You like that? Look at how much abundance is circulating into your bank account on a daily basis. Get back to that. Tax season is coming up for you. Align that for yourself. I feel like October is a great month for you to like really own your finances. And I feel like again, some of you are doing some completing of purchases in the month of October. If those are for those of you who have been in the process of creating a relationship, there could be some type of uh, committed outcome in October. Be open to it if you're ready for it. Don't run away from love if it's you. What, the Ten of Pentacles? You good, baby? What's up? You won the lotto or something? Also, if you go into again work, if you're in the process of going to an interview or in your process of requesting, or you feel like you're worth more, requesting more money, getting a raise at your job, do it in October. Okay, November, the Ace of Cups. It's going to be very emotional. Again, this is you just basking in what you have completed in the month of in the year of 2025. There's a sense of release and relief for November. So yes, it could be quite emotional in November for you, right? It could also mean, again, some of you might be in partnerships and moving forward with it, and now November shows you what all these emotions is all about. All right, I like this. There's flow, there's balance. For those of you who are in process of thinking maybe should I go to therapy or not, I would advise in the month of November, set that up for yourself if you can. If not, set yourself up in November to nurture yourself. And I know Taurus, you guys know how to do that, but you guys are also low key. Y'all work hard too. Just like Capricorn, you're Earth sign. I know you work hard, but you also know how to rest. And really in November, add again, a lot of you are probably going to be getting this self-care. We probably been working way too much mentally, physically, emotionally, and we still have not tapped into that self-care. So that's coming in for you as well. But again, if you're not in a relationship, take the month of November to think about that. What does that look like for you? Do you desire to be in a relationship in the month of November? And there's a lot of self-love happening in the month of November for you. And very quiet, virtual. I like that. And then also, if there's any emotions, any conversation you desire to have in the month of November, Taurus, do that. All right. In the month of December, with the unlearning, this was in the upright position, right? The unlearning, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is the one that has the key, right? They're shown in many places that it has the key. Right now, because of what you probably purchased, the transition that you did with your job, the relationship that you got yourself into, it's something for some of you brand new, in a sense of like you allowed yourself to receive that again. So it can be overwhelming. So there's a lot of our subconscious habits that still kind of surface up. Like, I don't deserve this. Maybe this is not for me. I should have never done this. That type of talk could be surfacing back up in November. Excuse me, in December. So the advice here is to monitor yourself. Now that you know that in December things could get a little rough in the mente, you can go ahead and monitor yourself, set yourself up to know that what is coming up in your mind in December is for you to release. Is the old version of you, right? There's always a fight within us where the old version of ourselves and the new version, the future version of ourselves is like, what's up? Who's winning this war, right? And it's just like, oh, it's okay, I'm complacent where I am. And the other one is like, no, we deserve more. Self-worth, self-worth. So that's what you're going to be at. That's where you're going to be at in December. And that's, again, also because Uranus goes back into Taurus, and it kind of like shakes shit up when it comes to your abundance, when it comes to your self-worth. So really pay attention to that. I feel like the last 3 months of the year for you is themes on self-worth. And it's just like, oh yeah, I do all of that already. Well, double up, triple up. Because we can do this, we can be all like our self-worth and our confidence could be high horse, and one of those nasty little inner child thoughts comes on in, and somebody comes on in and triggers us. And how do we work with that? Because it happens. All right. And then what can you use for grounding? Meeting angels. Okay, I like that. For those of you who connect with the angels and the archangels, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like a certain area of your life is not moving, you're feeling stuck, connect with them. There's an angel for every goddamn thing. I know I curse, whatever. It is what it is. They already know. Yo no soy una santa. I'm here on earth. I ain't the saint. All right. The angels, like, Archangel Michael comes in for protection if you're feeling like you're in danger and you're looking for safety, right? If you're feeling like your dreams are messing with you, there's ways to call in an angel to help you with that. What area? Sit down with yourself and ask yourself, Taurus, what's one area of your life that you feel like a angel can assist you with? Saying a prayer to them, lighting up a candle to them if you do that, or just going into the Bible if you do that as well, and reading upon them. So this is what this is talking about. Meetings of the angels is if you decide. The angels is like if you decide to receive some help from us, we are here, right? This is not necessarily talk about ancestors. This is more like angels and archangels. All right. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Azrael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Sandoval, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Josephiel, Archangel Jeremiel, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Zekiel, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Ragwell, Archangel Chamwell. I just put y'all on. I may have butchered some of the names, but that's how they accept it from me. And they all are designated. They got a job, and they're all designated to do something. And this message is for everybody. All right. So y'all go look them up. There's way too many for me to be sitting here. These are the ones that I have worked with, which is one of the reasons why I could say it like that, because I created a song for them. Because when I had my dogs, oh, you best they came in. All right. So that's your message. I like that for you. Look at Saint Expedite. He was like, put me on, coach. Put me in, coach. I was like, you wildin'. All right. Gemini. Go ahead and timestamp your zodiac sign when you listen to it so that you can help the community. All right. Gemini, it's getting hot in here. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising for October. You have the Prince of Wands in reverse. Which is the Knight of Wands. No, I have to convert it. The Knight of Wands is here in October. Okay, you spicy for October. I can see that. Some of y'all gonna be celebrating Halloween if you do. Okay. For November, the Seven of Wands in reverse. I'm trying to figure out why all these cards. Why are we hiding? What's going on? What is October, November, December doing to us? I gotta see. That's why astrology is really good, because the logic part comes in. But I see so far the theme is a lot of people are just retrieving for the months. I'm feeling even for the holidays, it might just be different, just like it was last year. Okay. And for December 2025 for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Hey. Ooh, the Nine of Abundance in reverse. It's all good. It's all good. We don't gotta tell people what we're doing. But I like this. All right, so let's get to it. In October, with the Knight of Wands, first and foremost, this talks about passion. This talks about fire. I'm getting relationship for my Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising with this. I'm getting that you guys, if you haven't been allowing yourself to be in a relationship, whatever you see the road, whatever you have been going through the past couple of months, you're going to, like, you see that tent right there, that tent right there, and that tent right there. That throughout your journey, whether if it's the career journey, with I even feel like your spiritual journey, right? With the wands, your spiritual journey, your physical journey, your environment, your community. There's a journey that some of y'all have been taking, and it has been pit stops. And I'm feeling like these pit stops were more of like learning pit stops. And now in October, you have landed, you have arrived, right? And for in the reverse, for some of you, you have arrived secretly. So maybe out of nowhere there is a secret lover, right? Secret lover. This is what we are. All right, Gemini, because y'all like shit like that too. So there's gonna be love popping out of nowhere for you in October, and you're gonna be surprised, but you're gonna be ready. I like that, right? Because here with the split skirt, I mean, you ready. Male or female, no matter. You just ready. All right, I done been through it. I done healed. I'm ready. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising, be ready in October. 2, 1, share your passion. 2, allow yourself to be passionate on. I don't know if that even matters. That makes sense. But allow yourself to be loved on. Loved on. Look, y'all don't even want me to say it. Allow yourself to be loved on. There's a new beginning that's happening for you with the wands here and the leaves. Is really saying that you're ready for this, that you're staying grounded in what it is that you're moving forward towards. I even feel like some of you have already taken the opportunity in October to start a business, start a job, and you're showing up at your best and you're dressed best. So for you, whatever's coming for you in October, own it. Own it, plan for it, own it, and execute it. Show up and show out. Because there's a lot of opportunities for you in October. You're the one that's designing your life, so you have to tell me what part of your life is expanding. But October is a very great month for my Geminis. Yeah, y'all gonna be popping. Because it's been a long time coming. So it's not like what's coming to you in October it is out of nowhere. No, this entire year you've been working towards that. All right. And November, you have the Seven of Wands. That's again spiritually, but here you're kind of like guarding yourself, right? And the theme of that yellow from October comes in to her shirt. So the yellow in October is you and your confidence. And now not only are you surrounded by your confidence in October, November, you're wearing your confidence, right? You're wearing your confidence, and you also walking the walk and talking the talk. Look, she got the yellow on at the bottom too. Here it's more of like protecting yourself, right? Protecting yourself spiritually, emotionally, because again, yes, you're getting into a relationship. For those of you who have accepted the love life challenge, right? However, are you really ready? So November shows you, because with this blockage here coming across her heart, some of you like, oh, October's fun and dandy and handy, and then November comes and you like, oh shit, this is serious. Yeah. So what's up? Are you ready? So November is asking you, are you ready? And some of you may not even be ready because you kind of like still fighting with your old self. You see how that energy of the mountains is trying to surface back up, but behind the mountains you can see that there is still some clarity. And then on top of her head there is nothing to cloud you to say that you're not going down the right path here in November. So really trust yourself. November is about trusting yourself. And again, here in October, there's something that's starting off brand new, and it's going to continue to be brand new. Just because a couple of weeks went by and a few conversations, it doesn't mean it's not brand new. So here, allow yourself again to go through that. All right. I like that though. I like it. You guys are really see, even in the floor, this is compassion. There's compassion. So for some of you might feel like whatever you're entering into was a mistake. Remind yourself why you're going into this, why you're going into this new relationship, why you're going, even some of y'all back into a relationship. Try not to confuse yourself with old mindsets, because you're not, November, things are clear for you. It could be your self-sabotaging habits that can pull you back in November. And now in December, you have the 9 of coins in reverse, and you see the word abundance. This talks about you reigniting yourself, re-empowering yourself, and then also understanding your worth. So there's a back and forth for you in the last 3 months, starting new things and then grounding yourself and knowing that you're worthy of what you just started in October and November. So again, if you're starting a new business and things may be looking rough because the clients haven't showed up in November, keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused, knowing that you know what you're saying every day, with whether it's your affirmation, whether if it's you promoting yourself, putting yourself out there, that is all going to be worthy, because December is going to show you it. The 9 of coins, you already know coins is abundance, but it's also self-worth. So your confidence is surrounding you in October. November, you're wearing it. December, you embodying it. All right. And the card that's going to help you focus with all of this. Blessings. Need I say more? I mean, I'm honestly, look at this. Matches this to me. Look at that. It's like you was going through this journey, and all you have to do right now is open up. It even has some of this energy. Look at this. Listen, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be open. Be open for it. Calling your blessings. The roads are open for you. The roads are open. The next 3 months, you good. As long as you allow yourself to go through this. Allow yourself to make the choices that's going to be good for you. Allow yourself to build the boundaries. And to, I feel like you guys need to call in, right? Call it in. Connect with your spiritual team. Call in the connections. It's a lit 3 months. All right. Cancer. Where we at? All right. All right. All right. How y'all doing? Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We got October, the 10 of Cups. In reverse, yes. Cancer, y'all. Oh, okay. Some of y'all got into a new relationship. For November, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we got an upright. Look at you, Cancer. I feel like you got all the elements here. Okay. I want to party with y'all in November. Let's see what y'all got December. All right. And for December of 2025, how y'all doing? The Ace of Swords. Okay, I like this. Because it's been a rough year for y'all, right? Y'all got it. Some of y'all, but anyways, y'all can go back to the other videos, but it's been a year for my Cancer. So my Cancer is 4. October, you have the Ten of Cups in reverse, and what this is expressing to me is that you've been able to build the courage to balance out your internal emotional community. I don't know what's going on. They want me to say community. Whatever was going on in there in October, you finally feel a break. You finally feel I'm hearing aha and the sigh of relief. Whatever is happening, October is opening up for you to go and move forward towards your desires, right? These two people have their arms open. So again, if a relationship presents itself or you are in a relationship and you desire to move forward with it, this is going to be a month of celebration. You guys are going to be adding the next, steps to your relationship. I'm not sure what you're in. Are you in a situationship and is now it turns into a boyfriend and girlfriend? I don't know. Are you getting married? You tell me. All right. But there's happiness. And there's happiness. Right? With the children here, I also feel where my finger at? Nope. With the children here,